And hey everybody, today we're over here at the French Quarters Resort. So as you guys can see, we're back near the Waterway behind the pool. So if you guys walk right through the resort, you'll go right out to the pool, go around the pool, and you're gonna be out back where we are. Now we're actually at this little sidewalk, and this sidewalk's gonna take you all the way over to the Riverside section of the Port Orleans Resort. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Port Orleans Resort at all, there's actually two of them. There's the Riverside and the French Quarters. Now, if you see the side that looks like you're at the Mardi Gras, that's the French Quarter side. And if you see the big old mill and the two water towers out back, that's the Riverside. So we're actually heading up to the Riverside. Now, if you guys don't want to walk this, you can actually rent the Surrey bikes and the bicycles, and they'll take you back and forth through the both of the resorts. And if you guys do rent them, we do recommend renting the small ones also, the regular bicycles, because you can go out of each one of these little alleyways and alcoves. The Surrey bikes are kind of limited to where you're going to drive them because they're so big, but the little bicycles, you can drive them things everywhere. And there's a lot of hidden areas in both of these resorts that most people don't even know about. We were actually up here the other day, and we actually saw there's actually another pool we missed over in the Riverside. So it's kind of cool to find something you haven't seen. But this is a good look at the backside of both of these resorts, and this one being the French Quarters here. You can see the style of this building. It looks like you're in like Mardi Gras land here. Now back here, it's just the actual buildings and a waterway. You don't have the alligators back here, the decor of the Mardi Gras and stuff like that. But you do have this little waterway, and this waterway is going to take you over to the Riverside. And if you go the other way behind us, it's going to take you all the way back to the Disney Springs area. Now from Disney Springs, you can actually trade boats, switch off, and go over to the old Key West. And you can also stop at the Saratoga Resort. Now there's a look at one of the boats that's actually going to come down that waterway there. So if you guys haven't been on them, you can go down to Disney Springs and jump on them down there near the Rainforest Cafe, or you can get on them at either one of these resorts here, or at the Saratoga, or at the old Key West Resort. And they're really fun boat rides. We get so many people that want these boat rides filmed over and over and over. So they want a freshwater boat ride or whatever it is, and they want them posted. So we get a lot of them. We do post a lot of them. We also get a lot of the buses. It's crazy that we actually get more water transportation and bus transportation requests than we do of anything else. But I think it's from people coming down, wanting to see what the bus rides are going to be like when they stay here, or if they should get a car, or if they should try to find some other kind of transportation. And the boats, I guess people just like watching the boat rides. But you send in the comments down below what you want, and we'll try to get out there and get that taped up for you. As you guys can see, it's a little bit of a walk, so definitely have your walking shoes on. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, we do urge you to do that, and like the video if you are liking it. Now keep your eyes peeled. We are posting a giveaway. So we're getting ready to put that out there. We're just getting the format down. We got to make sure we do it by the book. And we're giving away a limited edition. It's a 2021 Stormtrooper hat. It's an authentic Disney World Stormtrooper hat. We've been holding that for a while. We've been trying to figure out how we're going to give it away, but we're going to actually do a giveaway to bump us up to 5,000 subscribers, guys. So be one of those people. Don't miss out on something like that. There's Morgan. He's playing a video game while he's walking along today. And as you can see, it's just me, Morgan, on the prowl today. Now, if our giveaway does go well, we're actually going to do another one. We're going to pick up one of the, it's like $300 lightsabers, and we're going to get that out there. We're going to actually do a request by the viewers to see if there's one that people specifically want to get, but we're going to try to get a nice one out there. We'll give another giveaway, and hopefully that pulls us from 5,000 up to 10,000 subscribers. And here comes a family right now that's obviously on that Surrey bike. And these are the bikes that you guys can rent. We always rent them things, whether we're over at the boardwalk or over here. These are our two favorite places to rent them. There are other ones like over at Old Key West. I don't feel that's as fun, and you're out in the road more, so I don't really like that. This one's got a really nice walkway that you can drive on, and it shares between walking bikes and Surrey bikes. So there's the bridge. Now, if you guys are renting them Surrey bikes, there's a little trail up past that bridge, and it's a loop just in the Riverside section. So if you guys don't want to drive all the way down here, if you're tired, you can just do the loop around the Riverside section. The only thing is, I will tell you, if you guys do rent them, make sure you've got strong pedalers. There are 2 spots in that run where you kind of got to go up a hill, and sometimes you're going to get off and push that bike because they're heavy. And here comes Morgan strolling up behind. Disney's Port Orleans Resort, Riverside. So we're going to keep making our way up here. It's a decent sized walk. It's not really that far, but when you're walking, everything seems a little further. If you are going to make this walkway, we're here right now where it's kind of hot out. We do recommend going towards just before nighttime or early in the morning. It's a nicer walk. I like doing it at nighttime. We've done this a couple of times. And I just like the night when just before it's dark out with all the lights on, you got the boats, everything's lit up. I like the lights, just like going into the Magic Kingdom. I prefer going there at nighttime just because it's really pretty. And here's a look at the resort over here at the Riverside. Now you guys are noticing the the buildings there, and they do have a couple of different styles here. So when you guys make your way around, you're going to see a couple of different styles of them actual buildings. You've got the Alligator Bayou section, and then you've got this section over here, which is more of the southern, really early American southern buildings there. Almost like plantation homes and stuff. And the parking lot's up on the left. There's one of the Mears vans coming in. And we're actually almost towards the end of the walk, so we do got a little bit further to go, but we're towards the end right now. We're over halfway through the walk, so as you can see, it's not that long of a walk. Here comes another another boat right now. It just left the Riverside. It's actually going to be heading over to the probably Disney Springs. Usually a good sign that it's going to Disney Springs or to a resort is that there's people on it. If it's only a boat captain driving it, usually that means it's coming out of commission or it's coming back into commission. And on the other side of the waterway there, if you guys can see that walkway to sidewalk, that's the other side. So that's part of the big loop when you guys are making that drive along with the Surrey bikes. So this is a really pretty, as you guys can notice, a pretty walk. It's nice, it's laid back. You got a lot of sounds when you're going across, a lot of sights. Some of the walks that you guys are gonna do when you're in Disney property aren't as nice as this. Like, I like walking around Old Key West and stuff, but it's not as pretty as this. This is a nice open area. You get to see a lot of things, a lot of people. And here comes somebody making the walk in the other direction. A lot of times you're going to see a lot of the workers going back and forth. They'll go from one side to another. Get a look around here one more time at some of this style of the building. Now on this particular walk that we're doing here, we're not going to see the Alligator Bayou side, so that's another side of this resort, and they've got like a more, it's almost like a rustic, swampy feel to it. The buildings actually really go well with the like theme that they're in. So over here, these are very pretty buildings, and on the other side, it's almost like you're more in the bayou, in the swamps and stuff like that. And the buildings actually, when you see them, they fit it really well. Now up around here, you're going to have the opportunity if you want to go across the bridge. So if you're staying and checking in at the resort, you're going to walk across that bridge to get to your room if you're staying over in the Magnolia section or on that side. If you're in the Alligator Bayou section, you're not going to be able to use these bridges. You can if you want a really long walk, but you're going to go back into the left. Everything's to the left back there. And they do have a couple of these bridges over there, just not these. We're going to go up over this little hill, and this is one of the hills I was telling you about. So if you guys are renting the Surrey bikes, this part here is really hard to get up. And over near the bridge on the other side, that's the worst side to get up. So that's a lot of pedaling. And this waterway, if you see it, it's very beautiful through here, just looking down through there. And this is actually coming up right now to the if you keep looking straight ahead past a mirror here, it's going to go up to the boat section where you guys are going to jump on that water taxi down to Disney Springs. It's also going to take you to the spot where you rent the Surrey bikes, and over to the left is going to be the Medicine Show Arcade. So each one of these resorts do have arcades in them. This one's the Medicine Show. It's right as we're coming up onto the building here. You see the building there to the left. And straight ahead there, those buildings there, those are going to be that little blue building there. That building there has got the water towers that you're not seeing behind it. And that's where you're going to rent the Surrey bikes. You could see them right there, the roofs of them. And over to the left, as you guys are coming around there, you can see the actual resort itself. And that's the Riverside Resort. And you're going to know that by the big watermill there on the right, that big blue building there. It's a big watermill, and that's a beautiful food court. We eat there so many times. It's one of our favorite places to go and eat, and the other place is probably over in the Art of Animation. But we're just about at the end of this walk, guys. We hope you enjoyed this walk over. If you guys want any videos posted, leave it in the comments down below. And again, subscribe. Thanks. Like the video, and feel free to share it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.